All right, Amon's Reach. We're running. Let me just go back to the War Council. We are running Stalker, and we are running the Ire Zealot. Although we're not really gonna use the Ire Zealot today. Well, today, this time, because Stalker's for Amon's Reach. Mission rewards new Spear of Dune system. I've never actually seen this before. That's actually cool. That's because I've never looked. Let's go. Dude. Alright, let's ignore that now. Make Discord small so I don't have to see it. Hold on.
Shakuras teams with Amon Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest.
So this mission, people tell us keep saying it's very hard. I think it's because they're making the mistakes of trying to use the Dark Templar offensively.
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the
But
shadows.
let's go over what the new DT does. The new Nerazim DT. It has Blink, or Shadow Stride as it's actually called. This is mostly because Shadow Fury is busted beyond belief and ridiculous. So I gave it an ability that it actually has in multiplayer, Shadow Stride, which is Blink for DTs.
Alright, sorry, I gotta dip.
Which allows you to do... Okay, take care. Which allows you to dodge the Void Thrasher, by the way. Now, this arrow, I tried to get rid of it for so long, but I just can't get rid of it. Just does not want to go away.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Adune's command panel, Hierarch.
If you would listen to me just once.
Perhaps your depth perceptor is misaligned.
Oh my god.
But it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
That's also a good time to talk about the Spear of Adune. So, as you can see, we don't have Orbital Strike. But that is because one of the things I wanted to rework with the campaign is the over-reliance on the Spear of Adune to get you out of basically any situation. I don't like that as a concept, so I wanted to do something about it. So what I did instead was basically I removed all the active abilities and replaced them with passive abilities instead. And you don't get anything for like the free tier.
The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
Falcon can go over here. I don't want to just die now. Yeah. So I created a bunch of new passives, which is fun. We'll go for rather big gateway energy here. Also, we want to pile on up front to warp in with. Second Thrasher, but we don't need to panic move out to get it. Because we have a lot of HP on the conduit. We have time. It's much better to just let it do some damage to the conduit than to overextend and lose your units and then not have the tempo to keep going.
If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Completing bonus objectives
Shut up,
will allow
Carrick.
me to improve the Spear of Adune's power. We should gather them if possible, Hierarch.
Because as long as you can get the tempo going after you've started producing your big army, you can very well keep that tempo up. Observers are also really important. They have target lock here. Now, I think now is a pretty good time for Katie to explain what Rhyme did for this mission. Katie? Oh, you can't explain? Okay. I'll do it in a bit then. Oh, tell your dad that I say hi. So what we want to do is we're just going to keep the pressure on with these stalkers.
This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
And not get supply block all the time. Oh, I still managed to lose the server.
Careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first. Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Another important thing to remember, as it can be kind of hard to do if you're just a casual campaign player, is to make enough production. So, what you saw me do there, with blink on top of the lurker, is actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to buff the, why I wanted to apply the multiplayer change to the stalkers, the higher damage, lower attack speed. As it improves their ability to dive and snipe something. In that fashion.
That should buy the conduit more time.
Observers are very important. Remember, did I get shield upgrades? No, I did not.
Amon has sent another Void Thrasher
Like, the last thing you want to do is get super behind on killing the Thrashers, that you don't have time to do it. Just attempting to keep the tempo up should be fine. It's, come on.
Artanish, another Void Thrasher has been summoned. This one is in the heart of the city.
I'm not actually doing this really well right now.
The warp conduit has lost half of its durability. The Void Thrasher must be dealt with soon.
That's an attack wave.
Extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
There, and now all we have to do now is go clear the launch base and collect the solar line.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
I don't think I built enough gateways. Now it's just a matter of mopping up the last objective and the soul rank.
We are recovering the last solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
And there we go. That wasn't so bad. Even if I played that, actually played it really poorly. Like, the secret with the DTs is to use them defensively, because the enemy does not send detection. And they use whatever unit you want and can on offense. Just, I am more comfortable with using the Stalkers. I know you can do it with Stalkers Owen. Hell, it was the guy that did with the Dragoon Centurion, so... Yeah,